Hello folks, welcome to the channel. If you can't access your camera functions in Windows, then watch this video for the solution. Now the first thing we need to make sure is that permissions are granted for the camera to work. So for that we need to right click on the start button, go to settings, and then we'll click on privacy and security, and we will scroll down for app permissions camera. And in that we'll make sure that camera access is on, and then camera is on in this. And then whichever app we are using, if your camera is not working for that, make sure that that app has the permission. For example, if I'm using Skype and it's not available, then I can just enable the option on Skype. Now the second thing we can do is we can run a hardware and devices troubleshooter. So for that we need to press the Windows and the R button together, and then just type msdt.exe space hyphen id space DEVICE DIAGNOSTIC, right? And we'll press enter, and we will click on next, and this will troubleshoot any device or hardware issues that we are facing. And one more thing we can do is reset and repair the camera app. So for that we'll right click on the start button, go to settings, and then we'll go to apps, installed apps, and then we will search for camera, right? Click on the three buttons, click on advanced options, and then we'll scroll down to click on repair, and then on reset. Press on reset again, and then the camera should start working. But even now if it doesn't work, then we can uninstall here, uninstall again, and then reinstall it from the Microsoft Store app by looking for camera, Windows camera, and you just have to click on get. I haven't uninstalled it, so it's coming open, but if you have uninstalled it, then you can just click on get and it should be installed, and your camera should start working. Now if that too doesn't work, then we have to look at whether any driver is causing the issue. For that we need to go to device manager, and then we will go to camera. We'll go to the default camera, that is whichever is your default camera. For me it's my webcam camera, so I will right click on it, and then I will click on update driver, search automatically for drivers. Now if this doesn't work also, then we'll have to reinstall the driver. For that we'll need to right click, click on uninstall device, uninstall, and then we will need to go to action and click on scan for hardware changes. Now a lot of folks have complained that once you uninstall the driver, you're not able to go to action and scan for hardware changes. This is because you have not clicked on any drivers. So now for example, if I don't click on anything, then it will come, nothing will come here, but I need to click on at least one of these options. So if I click here, or if I click on cameras, for example, I uninstall this, so now this will no longer show, it will only show cameras. So if I click on cameras and then I will click on action, then I will get this option scan for hardware changes, and then it should reinstall the camera. Now the next thing we need to do after doing all of this is to restart. So click on the start button, click on the power button, and then click on restart. Now your camera should work, but in the rare chance that it doesn't work, then we can disable the frame server mode. So how to disable the frame server mode is we have to go to the registry editor. So for that we need to go to registry editor here in the search bar and click on run as administrator. Once it is open, then you need to go to HKey local machine, software, WoW 6432 node, and then Microsoft and Windows Media Foundation, which is right down here, and on that we need to go to platform. This link I will post in the description of this video folks, so just copy it and then paste it here in this panel on top. Now, once we reach this, we need to open a new key. That's a dword32 key. So right click on the right pane, click on new, and then click on dword32 bit value. And then we will name this enable. And remember that the E should be capital, frame, here the F should be capital, server, the S should be capital, and the rest are all small letters. Mode, M should be capital. So enable frame server mode, and we will click here, and then we'll right click on this, modify, and we'll keep the value as 0. So we disable the frame server mode, and we'll again restart the computer by clicking on the start button, the power button, and restart, and your camera function should be working absolutely fine. If this video helped you, then kindly subscribe to the channel. Enjoy your day.